What's going on, everyone? So listen, it's been brought to my attention that my Bachelor pad needs a little bit of work. Now, I think I'm probably in the same boat as a lot of you guys, thinking that it's just fine and it works for me. However, I think if you take a step back and kind of zoom out and look at your space from a different perspective, you start to realize that there is room for improvement. So, in an effort to help you make a better impression with your overnight guest, I want to give you a few suggestions. And look, since we're all in this together, and because I need to improve a few things around here myself, I thought that I might as well make this video today and show you some of my place, show you kind of what I need to work on, and then compile a list of things that you should have, or at least you should consider having in your own Bachelor pad, starting with furniture. Now, as many of you guys know, I'm renting this house, and I just signed a lease for another year. And because I'm renting, I'm really trying to be strategic with the furniture that I buy, right? Because here's the thing, this isn't my forever house. And within the next couple of years, I want to buy a place for myself. So my logic is, I don't want to buy a bunch of furniture that only fits this house if I'm just going to be moving somewhere else in the near future. Now, the things that I do have are fairly minimalistic. And truth be told, I sort of like that minimalistic aesthetic because I like a clean space. However, keep in mind that minimalistic environments are kind of sometimes seen as cold, sterile, and just not very comfortable. And of course, that's just all personal opinion. But as far as, I guess, furniture goes, and the first thing on today's list is you should have a comfortable couch. Now, my couch is pretty comfortable, and I think it looks kind of cool, but I gotta say, it's just not very loungy. Now, granted, I don't really spend a lot of time sitting here watching TV, so for me, it just kind of works. But there have been a few occasions where I've got into watching like a long Netflix movie, and then I just kind of realized that I really can't like kick back or stretch out on this thing. So I may have to look into getting something else in here at some point. Now, the next thing, and this might be really the most important aspect to keep in mind out of everything today, and it's to pick a decor and a color scheme and just stick with it. So instead of just sort of running out and randomly buying like different pieces of furniture for your place that you think look cool at the moment, try to make sure that whatever you add goes with everything else that you have in your place. And look, I've told the story before that when I initially moved in here, like about a year ago, I didn't own any furniture whatsoever, not even a mattress to sleep on. And like, not to get all foo-foo about it or anything, but when I started buying furniture for this house, I didn't necessarily want to buy furniture sets, so to speak. I wanted to buy individual pieces and spend money wisely on just the things that I wanted and the things that I needed. But also at the same time, I also paid attention to make sure that the styles and the colors were fairly cohesive throughout the whole house. Because I guess I'm basically running with like this white, gray, and brown theme in the house. Okay, we'll head back out in the living room in just a few minutes, but assuming that everything goes smoothly out there, you'll probably be spending some time in the bedroom. So let's chat a little bit about some of the necessities in here. Once again, furniture selection. I'll drop in some B-roll, and as you can see, I don't have a bedroom set. Bedroom sets are what your parents bought, and I would encourage you to go against buying bedroom sets and just start thinking outside the box. So my end tables and my dresser match an overall design aesthetic, but they're not from the same company, and they're obviously not the same color. Now, they still look really great together because they're very similar in overall design, and I've had a bunch of compliments from guests that come over. And speaking of end tables, get yourself some type of end table on both sides of your bed with some type of a drawer. This gives you some additional functionality with the added storage, and it gives your guest something to like put her things on, like her bracelets, earrings, and cell phone, and extra bonus points for you if you have an extra phone charger for your guest. All right, let's jump into the bathroom for just a second because it's critical that you have a well-appointed bathroom. Now, think about it. It doesn't take much to get the basics down, but I will say, if you've got a lot of clutter and personal items on top of the countertop area, I would highly encourage you to get some type of storage bin or even like a small mobile set of drawers that you can put your things in and keep them off the countertop and out of sight. Okay, next is towels. I've talked about bedroom and bathroom essentials in other videos, but towels are one of the things that leave a lasting impression on your guest. So if your towels are old and worn out, musty, and scratchy with stringy bits fraying off the ends. It is absolutely in your best interest, not only for your guest, but for yourself, to get some high quality towels like these bamboo towels from today's video sponsor, Bed Voyage. All right, I've talked about Bed Voyage before, and here's a couple advantages of bamboo towels. They're mildew and odor resistant. They can be reused over and over for days because bamboo is antibacterial, so it never really develops that weird musty odor. And I'm sure you can relate. If you've ever left a load of towels in the wash like all day, normally you'd need to like rerun the washing machine before you put everything in the dryer because of that weird musty mildew smell, but not with bamboo. They just never really seem to get that odor. And if you live in a humid and muggy climate, you are gonna love these. Now this might feel at first like it's the kind of towel that just kind of pushes the water around, but I'm telling you, this is incredibly absorbent and you dry off a heck of a lot quicker. Especially you guys that have like a lot of body hair on your arms and your legs. And I need to admit something, I've never heard of some of these certifications and approvals that this brand has, like being fair trade certified, Green America Business certified, and passing like social responsibility audits and a ton more. All right, but the bottom line is these towels will not only impress your overnight guest, but you as well. So look, I'm gonna put a link down in the description box to the 8-piece towel set that I have that gets you 2 bath towels, 2 hand towels, and 4 washcloths. There's also gonna be a discount code that you can add at checkout that gets you a killer deal on your total order. This one is a no-brainer. Thank you, Bed Voyage, for supporting my channel and sponsoring today's video. All right, stepping back out into the bedroom, once again, let's talk about furniture other than your bed. So if you have enough space, I would encourage you to get either some type of a bench or a chair as a place to sit down. So this is where I sit pretty much every day to put on my shoes and socks. And again, it goes with the brown theme, and the design of the chair matches the couch in the other room almost perfectly. Okay, next, I would recommend getting a full-length mirror. Now, this one's really more for you, right? Because let's face it, it's always nice to have a full-length view before you head out for the night. But your lady friend will absolutely appreciate being able to see herself head to toe. Okay, now the areas of improvement that I need to make in my own bedroom is, of course, adding some artwork on the walls. So in my last video where I talked about master bedroom ideas and do's and don'ts, I mentioned the fact that I had been looking for artwork for my bedroom, but I just hadn't really seen anything that I liked that much. And in fact, check this out. Knowing that I was gonna be making this video today, I went out to 2 different art stores yesterday trying to find some framed art pieces that I could hang on the walls above my end tables to try to show you guys on camera how cool my bedroom was. Kind of embarrassing, but the fact is, I just couldn't find anything that I liked. So at least as of right now, I still have a little bit of work to do in here. I'm not perfect. Okay, the next thing that I recommend, and this kind of goes for your entire house, is getting a scent diffuser or at least a candle for your bedroom. Let me tell you, nice scents go a very long way with people's initial impression of your home. And I know that it seems like every time I make a video about items that you need for your home, I bring up scent diffusers and candles. And you don't have to be on board with this one, but I'm telling you, people will notice and you will get compliments. Okay, one more quick thing in the bedroom and then we'll head back out in the other room, but it's quality bedding. Please, guys, make sure that your bedding is obviously clean, but also make sure that it matches and that it's high quality fabric. And if you're not quite sure like what color of bedding that you should go with, just keep it simple and stick with white or gray. And if you want the same kind of bamboo sheets that I use, once again, go check out the link in the description to Bed Voyage because their bamboo sheets are seriously next level. All right, we're all back out in the main part of the house to talk about coffee because if your guests stayed over, number 1, congratulations. But number 2, you'll probably want to get some coffee going for the both of you the next morning. Now, bonus points if you've got like a nice espresso machine, but that's not really required. What I would say though is to have something better than an old school Mr. Coffee. There's just so many really cool and amazing coffee makers on the market right now, and they all do a really great job. You can get the little kind that takes the disposable pod cups, or you can get yourself an automatic pour over machine like I also have, or if you want to make an outstanding impression, get yourself a dedicated espresso machine and learn how to use it because there is a bit of a learning curve. But can you imagine the look on her face when she wakes up and you make her a custom crafted latte with a heart design on the top? Come on, man, game over, you win. It's not even a fair fight. All right, I know we covered quite a bit of ground in this video, but I still kind of feel like there's a lot more that we could have talked about. But listen, for now, if you made it this far in the video, you are one of the true legends, and I appreciate you. And if you're not yet subscribed, please consider it because I'm here twice a week with brand new videos. And with that, my friends, as always, thank you so much for watching. Live well, and I'll see you in the next one.